Have you ever started your morning feeling a little off? Your thoughts not as clear, your body a little slower to move, your energy not quite there? As we age, even the smallest habits can have a big impact on our brain and body. That's why here on Daily Health Guide, we are committed to helping older adults stay strong, alert, and well through simple, science-backed advice you can use every day. Today, we'll be exploring gentle but powerful morning habits that could be quietly harming your health, and what to do instead. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with those you care about. Let's age well, together. Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning and, out of habit, swung your legs off the bed and stood up right away? Maybe the sunlight is peeking through the curtains, the world is waking up, and your mind is already on your to-do list. It seems like a harmless, even productive way to start the day. But for your brain, and your overall balance, this sudden movement could come with hidden risks. During the night, while you sleep, your body enters a state of deep rest. Your heart rate slows down, your blood pressure drops, and your circulation adjusts accordingly. One important change is that blood flow to the brain becomes slower. This is perfectly normal during sleep. Your body doesn't need as much oxygen when it's resting. But it does mean that when you wake up and jump to your feet too quickly, your system might not be ready. This sudden shift from lying down to standing up can lead to something called orthostatic hypotension, a fancy term for a sudden drop in blood pressure when you stand. And with that drop comes a familiar sensation: dizziness, lightheadedness, or even a temporary sense of imbalance. For many people, that feeling passes in seconds. But for others, especially those who may already have slightly reduced circulation or take medications that affect blood pressure, it can be more dangerous. Your brain relies on steady blood flow to function. If it doesn't get enough oxygen in those first few seconds after waking, you might not just feel off. Your risk of experiencing a mini-stroke, transient ischemic attack, or even a full-blown stroke could increase over time. These aren't just concerns for older adults or people with medical conditions. Anyone can be affected, especially if their body is under stress, dehydrated, or adjusting to a new routine. The good news? There's a simple solution, and it only takes 1 or 2 minutes each morning. Instead of jolting out of bed the moment you wake up, try this gentle approach. After opening your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Let your body stretch naturally. Roll your shoulders, flex your toes, maybe even extend your arms overhead. Once you feel more alert, slowly turn to your side and sit up. Let both feet rest flat on the floor. Take a few more breaths. Let your circulation catch up. Then, and only then, stand up. This little pause doesn't just protect your brain, it also helps with balance and coordination. That 1-minute check-in gives your nervous system time to fully wake up along with you. It's a simple act of kindness you can offer your body every morning. If you've ever felt a little dizzy after standing up from bed, don't brush it off. That moment might be your body trying to tell you something. It could be a whisper of fatigue, dehydration, or even stress. But most of all, it's a reminder that your body appreciates patience. So tomorrow morning, give yourself that extra minute. Let your mind settle, your breath deepen, and your blood flow catch up. It may be the most important minute of your day. It sounds simple, and it is. But drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning is one of the most powerful things you can do for your brain and body, especially as you grow older. After a full night's sleep, your body wakes up in a state of mild dehydration. While you're asleep, you lose water through breathing and skin evaporation. You're not drinking anything during those 7 to 8 hours, but your body is still hard at work. By the time morning comes, your internal water reserves are low, and for older adults, the effects of that are far more serious than they might realize. The human brain is made up of around 75% water. That means even slight dehydration can cause reduced cognitive performance, slower reaction times, foggy thinking, and poor coordination. And for older adults, whose brains are already more sensitive to changes in circulation, this can quietly increase the risk of memory lapses, imbalance, and even small strokes. Waking up and heading straight for coffee, tea, or medication without hydrating first. That's a habit many older adults fall into, but one that can quietly strain your heart, kidneys, and blood vessels. Without that glass of water in the morning, your blood becomes thicker and flows less efficiently. Your blood pressure can rise. Your heart has to work harder to pump oxygen-rich blood to your brain. For older adults taking diuretics or blood pressure medication, the risks are even greater. These medications can lead to increased fluid loss overnight. Without realizing it, many older adults wake up in a dehydrated state that silently affects brain function, mood, and physical energy. Some even experience lightheadedness when standing up, not realizing that dehydration is a hidden factor behind it. But the solution is gentle and incredibly effective. Start your day with a simple glass of warm or room temperature water. No sugar, no caffeine, just clean water. That small act helps thin the blood naturally, improve circulation, and gently wake up your digestive and nervous systems. For older adults, this simple ritual can mean better balance, clearer thinking, and more stable energy through the morning. It may seem too easy to be true, but science backs it up. Even mild dehydration has been linked to cognitive decline in older adults. And rehydrating in the morning has been shown to support mental alertness, prevent headaches, and improve mood. It's not about drinking large quantities all at once. It's about starting the day with intention and care. If you're an older adult or care for someone who is, try this. Place a glass of water on your bedside table before going to sleep. That way, when you wake up, it's already there, waiting to gently rehydrate your body and protect your brain. This simple habit takes less than a minute, but its benefits can last all day, and over time, even protect long-term brain health. For older adults trying to stay sharp, steady, and energized, this one small change might be one of the most powerful morning routines you can adopt. Have you made it a habit yet? If not, tomorrow morning is a perfect time to start. For many older adults, mornings can feel stiff, not just in the joints, but in the mind. You wake up, perhaps feeling a little slower, your thoughts not quite sharp, your steps more cautious. But what if we told you that a few gentle stretches in the morning could do more than loosen your muscles? They could actually help your brain wake up, stay sharp, and even reduce the risk of falls. As we age, our circulation naturally slows down. For older adults, this means that after a night of lying still, blood flow to the brain can be sluggish in the morning. This reduced circulation doesn't just make you feel tired. It can impair balance, coordination, and mental clarity. That's why older people are more prone to falls or forgetfulness in the early hours. But stretching can change that. Just a few minutes of light stretching can gently increase your heart rate, improve blood flow to the brain, and signal your nervous system to wake up. For older adults, this simple habit can be a powerful brain-boosting ritual. Try this. While still sitting on the edge of your bed, lift your arms slowly overhead and take a deep breath. Gently rotate your neck from side to side. Circle your ankles. Stretch your legs forward and back. You don't need to do anything extreme, just enough to remind your body that it's time to move, and your brain that it's time to think clearly. These small movements improve joint mobility, muscle flexibility, and even oxygen delivery to your brain. And for older adults who may already have reduced mobility or circulation issues, this simple routine can be the difference between a slow, foggy start and an energized, balanced day. More importantly, regular stretching in the morning helps older adults stay independent. It strengthens neural connections that coordinate balance and movement, two things that decline steadily with age. By engaging your body first thing in the morning, you're not just stretching muscles, you're training your brain to stay alert and responsive. So don't skip this part. A few gentle stretches, every morning, could help protect your brain, improve your stability, and reduce your risk of falls, all things that become more critical with age. For older adults, it's often the simplest routines that offer the most powerful benefits. And morning stretching might just be one of your brain's favorite forms of exercise. As we age, our muscles naturally begin to shrink and weaken, a condition known as sarcopenia. For older adults, this isn't just a matter of looking frail. Weak muscles mean reduced mobility, slower walking, less confidence in movement, and a higher risk of falls. But there's a powerful, natural way to help combat this loss, and it begins with breakfast. For older adults, starting the day with a protein-rich meal is one of the smartest habits to maintain strength and independence. After a night of fasting, your muscles are hungry for nutrients. A breakfast packed with quality protein helps jumpstart muscle repair, supports tissue regeneration, and gives aging bodies the fuel they need to stay active. Eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a smoothie with protein powder and nut butter, these are excellent choices for older people. Pairing these with a small portion of healthy carbs like oats or whole grain toast can also help stabilize blood sugar levels and support steady energy throughout the day. Why is protein so essential for the elderly? Because with age, the body becomes less efficient at using the protein we eat to rebuild muscle. That means older adults need more protein, and they need it spread throughout the day, especially in the morning, when muscles are most ready to absorb it. Skipping breakfast or relying only on tea and toast can lead to nutrient gaps that slowly chip away at strength. Over time, this contributes to fatigue, weakness, and greater dependence on others. But when older adults prioritize protein first thing in the day, they're sending their body a powerful message: stay strong, stay capable, stay independent. Skipping breakfast or relying only on tea and toast can lead to nutrient gaps that slowly chip away at strength. Over time, this contributes to fatigue, weakness, and greater dependence on others. But when older adults prioritize protein first thing in the day, they're sending their body a powerful message: stay strong, stay capable, stay independent. Remember, breakfast isn't just a meal. It's a daily opportunity to nourish the body when it needs it most. For older adults, a protein-rich breakfast is more than just fuel. It's a defense against frailty, a step toward longevity, and a quiet act of self-care. Remember, breakfast isn't just a meal. It's a daily opportunity to nourish the body when it needs it most. For older adults, a protein-rich breakfast is more than just fuel. It's a defense against frailty, a step toward longevity, and a quiet act of self-care. Imagine waking up and instantly feeling a rush of anxiety. Your heart beats faster, your mind starts racing, and even before your feet touch the floor, your body is already tense. For many older adults, this quiet but persistent morning stress has become a routine they barely notice. But behind the scenes, it could be putting their brains and hearts at serious risk. As we age, our ability to handle stress changes. The hormones that once helped us bounce back quickly now linger longer in the bloodstream. When older adults start their day feeling rushed, worried, or overwhelmed, even by small things like checking the news or looking at a full to-do list, it can raise cortisol levels, increase blood pressure, and strain the cardiovascular system. Over time, this daily pattern of tension can raise the risk of stroke, memory issues, and heart problems. It might seem harmless to scroll through worrying headlines or mentally list everything that needs to get done. But for older adults, these early stress triggers can quietly sabotage the rest of the day. The brain becomes more reactive, decision-making suffers, and inflammation can rise, all of which are especially dangerous in later years. So how can older adults protect themselves from this hidden threat? It starts with a gentle morning routine. Before reaching for the phone or thinking about tasks, take a moment to breathe deeply, stretch lightly, or even sip warm water in silence. These simple actions can reset the nervous system and set a calmer tone for the day. Practices like meditation, slow walking, or writing in a gratitude journal have been shown to reduce morning stress significantly, especially for older adults. Just 10 minutes of calm each morning can improve mental clarity, reduce blood pressure, and lower the risk of stroke over time. Morning stress may be silent, but its effects are loud and lasting. For older adults, creating a peaceful start to the day isn't just comforting, it's protective. It's a daily habit that could make all the difference. Have you ever noticed how the first moments of your day set the tone for everything that follows? For many older adults, the morning often begins in a rush, getting dressed quickly, grabbing something to eat on the go, maybe even turning on the news before the brain has had a chance to fully wake up. But what if this hurried pace is actually harming your brain and overall well-being? As we age, our brains require a little more time and care to ease into the day. Rushing out the door without giving yourself a moment of quiet can spike stress hormones, raise blood pressure, and lead to mental fatigue before the day has even begun. For older adults, who may already be managing age-related memory changes or reduced concentration, this kind of start can make things feel even more overwhelming. The brain thrives on calm. Taking just 5 or 10 minutes in the morning to sit in silence, breathe deeply, or even stretch gently can make a noticeable difference. It gives the nervous system a chance to balance, reduces cortisol levels, and helps the brain prepare for tasks with better focus and clarity. Older adults who embrace this kind of slow, mindful start often report feeling more energized and centered throughout the day. One common mistake older people make is immediately turning to their phone, tablet, or TV as soon as they wake up. While it might feel like staying connected, this habit floods the brain with noise and information before it's ready. Instead, imagine starting your day with a cup of warm tea in silence or by watching the sunrise. It's a gift to your nervous system, your heart, and your mind. Rushing also causes people to skip morning self-care rituals, like stretching, taking medication properly, or eating a complete breakfast. Over time, This neglect can lead to nutritional deficiencies, balance problems, or increased fall risk, all of which can severely affect an older adult's independence. What can help? Try creating a calm morning routine that includes a few minutes of stillness, maybe sitting near a window, listening to soft music, or doing gentle yoga. If you're a caregiver for an older adult, helping them start their day slowly and without pressure can be one of the most valuable supports you give. Remember, life after 60 doesn't have to move fast to be meaningful. In fact, slowing down may be one of the best things older adults can do for brain health and emotional balance. So there you have it, 6 common morning habits that may be quietly working against your health, especially as you grow older. But the good news is, you don't need drastic changes. A little more awareness. A few simple shifts. And you'll be supporting your brain, your heart, and your body for the years ahead. If this video brought you value, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and feel free to leave a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts or experiences. And don't forget to share this with friends or loved ones who might benefit too.